Okay, kia ora team, back in the kitchen again, here with Dan. This time we're up to quick fire pie time. So we're going to make two different types of pies today. We're going to go a Thai pie, both beef, and then we're going to go the traditional old beef pie. So the first thing we need to do is get on to making the pastry all from scratch. So what we'll do is we'll grab 2 cups of flour. We'll grab about, what are you doing with today? We're going to go about 150 grams worth of butter, and then we're going to rub that in. So I'll show you guys how to get that done. Okay, so what we've done is we've combined the butter in with the flour, and we've just rubbed it in with fingers until it resembles fine breadcrumbs like that. And the last step is a little bit of salt and then some water just to combine. So this type of pastry is the easiest to make, short crust. Don't need to combine it for too long. The butter does most of the work on this one, and you only have to knead this one for a tiny bit of time. So we've kneaded the pastry and popped it off to the side. Now we're going to actually get on to the ingredients of both pies at the same time. So we're going to do a beef Thai pie, and then we're going to do a traditional old mince pie. So what we're going to do, all the ingredients goes in raw, and then we get it on the heat because we don't want to waste any time, and then we should be into eating in about half an hour. Now to bulk the pie up, I'm going to put in some kumara in both pies. Dice it up really small. Only takes about 5 minutes to do kumara, so when it goes in the oven, she should be good to go and edible in about 15 minutes. And then after you've diced the onion, half of that goes in each of the pots. This is the fastest and easiest way to get both pie ingredients done. Cool, so we've diced half that onion, half in each pot, got half the kumara in each pot and half of that beef. Now we just have to sort out which one is the beef pie and which one is the Thai pie. So we'll go Thai pie first. First thing is a sprig of ginger, so about 2 teaspoons, and about the same of garlic. Now the part that makes this pie a Thai pie, so we've got some coriander here. Just going to slice that finely and then get that in the pot. Next step, a bit of sesame oil in this one. So we're going to go with about 2 tablespoons, about the same of tamari. So this is like a wheat-free version of soy sauce. About 2 tablespoons again. And it wouldn't be a Thai pie without some chili. So we've got chili flakes, and then just in case you didn't put enough, chili powder. Salt, fish sauce, again about the same serve, about 2 tablespoons. And then, so it ends up looking like it's some type of curry, turmeric powder goes in this one. And about 1 heaped tablespoon of turmeric. And first ingredient's done. Now for the beef pie, real simple. You've got 2 options. You can either buy a can that's already got garlic and herbs in it like this to speed the process up, or you could go fresh. We're just going to speed it up and go with option number A. All important salt and pepper. This one also has a wee shot of tamari, about 2 tablespoons, and good to go. So we've got a can of coconut cream or coconut milk here, either cream or milk you can use. What we're going to try and do is use most of the cream that's solidified in the top and leave as much of the fluid out as we can now, and just add it in later if we need it. So that's almost done. So what we're going to do is make our own little tomato sauce. So you can either go the flash way and do it from scratch, or you can go the fast way and buy a good high quality version in a can. It's already diced for you. So we're going to go that way. And a little bit of the same process we had before. There's a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger, same scenario, probably half a diced onion, and a little bit of fresh basil. And voila, bit of sauce. Salt and pepper to taste on this one, and this goes on the pies at the end. Alright, so we've completed the process of doing the ingredients or the filling. Now we just have to go back to the dough, get it rolled out. First of all, we're going to go with this family pie first, and then we've got these little pie dishes here that we'll pop the rest in, and we'll do little pie boats, so it saves time when you're doing your prep. And we'll just pop this into our dish. It's about 2 or 3 centimeters thick. You don't need to get too carried away with this buttering the tray. because there's butter obviously in this short crust pastry. As soon as that's in, we'll grab our ingredients. Now, after you've done that, I always tend to do this in my house. I flog some of this tomato here, homemade tomato sauce. Little driplet, 3 or 4 different spots. Now you don't need to lose the end of this here. All I want you to do is just grab it, fold it over, and then once it's in, just crimp those edges in, leave the top edge of the pie. This is where you can get creative, and if you want to add your own little bit on the inside there, whether it be like some cheese sticking out the top or dressing at the tail end, that's us. Now we're just going to pop that in the oven and we're good to go. And now we'll just pop into doing or prepping the smaller pies. Now with the pastry you can do whatever you like. You can roll thick, thin. I always like to have a little bit of crust in there. It tends to fill the kids up just a tiny bit more. So once you've done that, about twice the size of the pie dish, straight into the pie. And again, we don't get fancy with buttering that tray. Nice gentle push in. Grab some of the ingredients, and then same scenario on these ones here, like wrapping a present. Grab both those two sides together, give them a wee crimp, roll off to the end, give it a twist, pull that. Secret ingredient, a little bit of sesame over the top, punch a few holes in that, let some air in, and away we go. So we're all cooked up, pies out of the oven, been in for about 20 minutes, so we just got to plate ourselves up now, get a little bit of side salad on there and get into it.